I was 22 years old, standing outside a classroom door that felt 10 feet tall. My first Executive MBA class. 22. No titles, no corporate war stories. Just a young lecturer with a freshly ironed shirt, matching tie, polished shoes, and a heartbeat so loud it felt like the whole hallway could hear it. I remember gripping those transparent plastic sheets, transparencies as they were called. Yes, the old overhead projector slides. My entire weekend printed on thin plastic, because if I couldn't match their years of experience, I was determined to match it with preparation, clarity, and absolute presence. The moment I stepped inside, I froze. 42 professionals staring at me. Senior managers, directors, people who had lived the corporate life I had only studied in textbooks. And for a split second, I felt myself shrink. Too young, too untested, too new to be standing at the front of that room. But then I took one long breath, lifted my chin, and whispered to myself, "You earned this room. Now prove it." The first few seconds were brutal. My hands trembled as I placed the first transparency on the projector. But the moment I began speaking, something shifted. I saw heads nodding. I saw pens moving. I saw eyes locked in, not on my age, but on my message. Respect didn't come from being older. It came from being prepared. It came from showing up with conviction. It came from refusing to let fear speak louder than my voice. For 3 hours, I gave them everything I had. Clear explanations, confident delivery, a smile that hid the storm inside me. When the class finally ended, I exhaled for what felt like the first time all day. And then a few students walked up to me and said, "Thank you, Mr. Taj. That was an excellent session." I can't fully describe the pride that washed over me. Not because I impressed them, but because I proved something to myself. Courage creates credibility. Preparation creates presence. And leadership begins long before you feel ready. So here's the lesson for every new lecturer, every young professional, and every early career dreamer. Create a strong first impression. Speak with authority. Prepare like your future depends on it. But remember to be kind. People read your face far before your words. And walk with confidence, even if you have to borrow it from your future self. You've done the work. You deserve the room. And one day, you look back, just like I did, and realize the moment you were most afraid was the moment you truly became a leader.